Ladies and gents, it's Wednesday, and you're watching The Biggest Beauty Project. So this week, Samantha wanted us to talk about perfection, I guess. She's been into a lot of books lately that are talking about utopian worlds where things are supposed to be perfect. And she wanted us to talk about what we think of the concept of perfect, if we've ever felt pressured to be perfect, why do you think that these books have been so popular talking about perfection? To the gist of that nature. I don't know. There might be something I'm missing. I can't remember. Anyway, do we agree with the idea of perfection? I personally don't think there is a perfect. I don't think that anyone, when it comes to the standard of being perfect, I don't think anyone can attain that. I think it's a lofty goal, and I think a lot of people strive to be that way, but I'm glad that I don't strive to be that way. I think it's more feasible in life to be imperfect. I think imperfections make life interesting. I think a person's flaws, or a person's flaws in their appearance, flaws in their personality, whatever, I think that's what makes them interesting. Because if everyone was perfect, I really think life would be pretty boring. When it comes to these books, I have read I think it's Westerfield series, Uglies, Pretties, that series. I've read that before, and it was very much about a utopian society where when a child reaches their teenage years, they get a surgery to have a perfect symmetrical face. And yes, symmetry is the essence of beauty, at least by our societal standards, and having a symmetrical face is a more beautiful face. Like, they've done a lot of celebrities, they've looked at their faces and saw how symmetrical they are and everything. And I just think that if everyone's face was symmetrical, that we would all kind of look the same, and I don't think you'd have enough individuality. So I don't think that I like the idea of perfection. I like the idea of flaws and being original and being different. And I don't think in my own personal life that I do strive to be perfect. I don't think that I could be as creative as I am if I were striving for perfection all the time. Because I think if I were to start a work of art, I would be very stressed out that things weren't perfectly even and things weren't perfect on the page, and I think I would just get frustrated and stop doing the piece altogether. So I think with my personal life, I don't strive to be perfect. And the reason why I think all of these books are focusing on that, I think when you read them, you kind of realize that they're talking about how perfection is not the answer. Usually, like with the Hunger Games, or like with the Pretties and Uglies and all of that, or Fahrenheit 451, that was about a utopian society. One of my favorite books. They're always about the rebel who tries to break out from the perfection, and it ends up being a very advantageous thing for them. So I think that's why these are such popular things. I think it's trying to teach us that perfection is not the answer, and that we don't have to be what society wants us to be, that we can be original and we can be different and still be happy. So yeah, I guess that's it. I will talk to you guys next week. Love you guys. Bye.